All right. Thank you so much for jumping on. If you want to send a reminder to your team, we are recording this for anybody who can't make it, they're working, but I want to just quickly intro our amazing VP of Field Development, Taylor Worre. If you haven't met him yet, well, you're in for an amazing Zoom, so you get to meet him. He's an amazing rock star. He's got so much energy, so much passion, and he's here to share with us some amazing mindset, some map to success training. So Taylor, if you want to just take it away, I will mute myself out.
Of course. What's going on, Happy Co? It's so good to be with all of you guys. For some of you, you guys have seen my mug a bunch today. We've been doing calls all day and weekend, and we've been talking a bunch. It's been so great getting to know each and every one of you. And on this Monday Mindset call, I want to get right into it and just kind of chat with you. The main topic, if you're taking notes on tonight's call, is going to be the difference between a person of forced value and a person of true value. I read this amazing book, and this book is called Give and Take by Adam Grant. It's a great book. I recommend you get it, read it. Adam Grant, Give and Take. And the whole purpose of this book is to help you really break down the difference in your life and in all the relationships in your life between what does a giver look like and what does a taker look like? And then more importantly in this book, it breaks down the difference between a successful and an unsuccessful giver. Now, what I would attribute most network marketers to, just by default, is unsuccessful givers. Most of the people I've coached in my life and worked with in my life always say kind of the same verbiage. They say, Taylor, I'm doing everything they tell me to do. I'm making the calls. I'm doing the lives. I'm putting up the posts. I'm showing up at the trainings, and it's just not happening. People just aren't joining my business. It's just not happening the way that I thought it would. The name of the book is Give and Take by Adam Grant. If someone could drop that in the chat, I would appreciate it. But really, this book really helped me understand in my life how I was forcing value instead of just being a person of true value. And so that's what I want you to focus on this evening and for this next week in your life and in your business. At the Happy Co, we are about living a happier life. I mean, think about the principle of what it is that we do. Our entire goal is to help people be happier. That's it. We do it through our products. We do it through our opportunity. We do it through our community. We do it through the service that we provide to charities that we work with. So I want you to think in your own life. This is one thing that people get caught in the trap of network marketing over time. It's almost like you kind of put on, when you join a network marketing business, almost like you put on a new skin. Does anyone feel like that sometimes? Like you kind of almost have to act in a different way. Everyone you talk to, you've got like this different, you feel like you have to be more polished all of a sudden with everyone you talk to. Like you're kind of just have to be like, you want to be yourself, but you feel like you almost have to be kind of a different version of yourself sometimes. What I want to give you permission to do on this call and going forward is to just be you. I want everyone on this call to know that you, just as you are, is so flippin' powerful. Like you're so much power. Now, what is a person of forced value? A person of forced value, in my opinion, is someone that only turns on the spigot of value in their life when it serves them. So when they're at their job, they're a person of value. When the boss comes around, they become that person of value. When your husband comes home from work, you become that person of value. You know, whatever it might be, whatever that area is of your life, you just turn on that spigot where you're like, okay, now I got to kick it into the gear of being a person of value. A person of true value is someone that embodies and understands that the only way to find any level of success in this life, and I'm not talking about financial success. You'll start to understand with me, I talk very little about finances. It's not this. If you're in this for the money, that's great. I understand the why, the need. If you're looking to pay bills, you got stuff that you're looking to accomplish in your life. I totally get it. But the long-term goal of any network marketing professional needs to be to uplift others. It needs to be to empower others, to give others the tools necessary to live the lives that you need to be addicted to serving others. So that's what I did. A person of true value, from the moment that they wake up to the moment they go to sleep, is looking for ways to solve problems in all areas of their life. And now this can sound exhausting. This can sound like, this is exhausting, but I can promise you and I can assure you right now, it is the exact opposite. What's exhausting is turning that spigot of value on and then turning it back off to kind of focus on you for a little bit. And I'm not saying like you in the sense that you need your you time. I'm saying you in the sense that it all becomes about you. You start to think, why isn't it happening for me? You start to sit and all the excuses start to weigh on, why don't I have more time? Why isn't my network responding? Why don't I have more support at home? Why? All these things start to come in. It becomes about you. That's what I mean when it's about you. Don't ever misinterpret. I am 100% an advocate of you getting you time and taking time to recharge your batteries. I'm talking about making it about you when it becomes about all the excuses. I'm sure. Are there still a bunch of people? Hey, this is being recorded so anyone that's just getting on, I don't tend to take long to get into the thick of it. And so if you're getting on, you can hop back on and jump right in. I would never waste your time, and I darn sure wouldn't waste mine. I think all on this call can appreciate the fact that time is our most valuable asset, and I am not here to waste it. So if you're getting on now, just know that I'm so excited you're here. My name is Taylor Worre, Vice President of Field Development here at the Happy Co. So excited that you're here on this Monday Mindset Call. And what we're talking about this evening is the difference between forced value and true value, becoming a person of forced value and true value. The fastest way that I can get you guys into this mindset of true value is, and this is just the most simplistic way you can do it. And I want commitment. So everyone in the chat, if you're committing to this, say, I'm in when I'm done. The fastest way I can find for you to become a person of true value again is to relaunch your entire business. It is time to relaunch your entire business. Happy Co 2.0. Every single person in your network needs to hear about this as if they have never heard about it. And how you're going to do it: by stripping away all the ulterior motives, is by adopting the concept that you hear all the time. We always say marry the process and divorce the result. I want to tell you this in the most loving way possible. So understand that everything I'm saying is coming, this might come off harsh, but this is as sincere as I get and as loving as I can possibly be. A fear of rejection and a fear of no is a wildly selfish fear. It's very selfish. Fear of rejection and the fear of no means that you're thinking way more about yourself than you are about the person that you're trying to bless, in my opinion. I want you to release any fear of rejection, any fear of a no, because here's one of my favorite analogies. Write this down. It's called the deck of cards analogy. Deck of cards analogy. Write this down. Aces. Just write an A, are business builders. Kings and queens are customers. Jacks and jokers are hecklers. And 2s through 10s are no's. You want a really great exercise? Grab any deck of cards in your possession, shuffle them as many times as you want, and start flipping the deck over. Play a game of war with yourself. You flip the first card over, it's a 7. Is it realistic that you're going to go out and talk to one person and they're going to say no? Yep. Flip the next card, it's a 9. It's another no. Is it realistic that you're going to go talk to 2 people and they're not going to be interested in your opportunity? Very, very realistic possibility. What I love about this analogy is that you could go through literally, I don't know, what is it, 32, 36 no's, something like that. But if you keep going, eventually, and you're going to have to overcome 6 jokers and hecklers. You're going to have to mess with, deal with people. Is there going to be some people in your journey out of 100 people that you talk to, even cut in half 52 like a deck of cards? Is it realistic that 5 or 6 of them are going to come and try to knock you off your path? Yep, that's very realistic. But based on the numbers, would it be worth it for you to go get all those no's, to endure a little bit of ridicule, to have 4 of you on your team? To have 8 new loyal customers that were buying from you every single month? Think about it. I'm tired of this concept of a fear of rejection. Rejection is part of what we do. And it's not rejection, ladies and gentlemen. It is not rejection. They are not rejecting you. This is not right for them. The same way that if I was a heart surgeon, I went over and said, you guys should get into this. It's pretty fun. They're like, it's not for me. I'm not going to be like, I need to quit. I'm done doing heart surgery. No. There are doctors. There are heart surgeons. There are nurses. There are teachers. And there are network marketing professionals. Yes, everyone can do what we do, but not everyone will. That is not of you. You know what Jim Rohn would say all the time? One of my favorite quotes. Write this down. This is one of my favorite quotes ever. Talk about mindset. Jim Rohn, gosh, he was a beast. 3 words. Isn't that interesting? You invite 50 people to your Zoom, only 1 shows up. Isn't that interesting? Got a brand new person come in, said they're going to, Royal Black Diamond in 6 months. They've got a huge network and they disappear in 10 days. Isn't that interesting? It is not of you. Again, I said this earlier, you are not the general managers of American Eagle. You don't have a bunch of teenagers that you're responsible for clocking in and out every month. This is your business. Everyone on your team receives their own independent 1099 every year. You don't get their taxes. You don't send them their taxes. It is them that needs to take responsibility for their business. And if they're not willing to take responsibility of their business, then you darn sure shouldn't be trying to do it for them. That's where this business can get very exhausting. Again, like Clarence said, becoming bulletproof. I want to switch gears for a little bit because I know a lot of you do a lot of stuff on social media. I want you to write this down. I will take a social media inventory of myself in the next 48 hours. I want you to ask yourself one question. And this is how you do a social media inventory if you've never done one before. Go to your Facebook profile, scroll back about 6 months, and then start scrolling up and ask yourself one question. Would I follow me? Pretty simple question. And the answer might upset you a little bit if you ask it genuinely and you answer it genuinely. Social media is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but it also has become a conduit for people to kind of see the success stories and to artificially emulate them instead of just being themselves. Like I said earlier on this call, each one of you is so powerful in your own right. Each one of you is so powerful in your own right. I want you to just be you. I want you to get really good with you. And if you're not, I want you to think about why you're not. That's what personal development is all about. Personal development is all about saying there are parts of me that aren't broken, that aren't flawed. They just aren't developed enough yet. I'm not a broken individual. I'm not less than. I just have not developed these muscles. The same way that I don't have giant muscles the same as Ricky, there's a reason why. It's because I haven't sat my ass over here and worked out every day the way I should every single day. I don't eat all the protein I should be eating. There's reasons why I haven't developed those muscles yet. Doesn't mean they can't be developed. A lot of you have developed some really strong muscles in customer acquisition. A lot of you have developed, you guys know how to get a customer. Like I'm blown away with the customer acquisition you have at this company. It's unbelievable. But like I said on the call earlier, I want to remind you of something. We are not an affiliate program. We're a network marketing opportunity. An affiliate program, you have one level, and all you do is acquire customers. All you do is you just go get 1 million customers and you just keep adding them onto your front line every month. That's affiliate marketing. And it's a grind, and you never get to stop working. The second you stop working, it goes away. Network marketing offers you leverage. Now, we do all the same things as affiliate marketers, but at the same time, we are also looking for like-minded individuals that share a passion for growing not only their health, but their health, but their finances as well. I mean, I don't even have to say, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a day and age right now where there are more people that are uncertain about the future of their life than ever before. There are more people that are scared, that don't know what they're doing, that are working at a job that they hate just because they got laid off from the job that they love. They don't know what the next chapter looks like for them. So what do? They go to social media and complain about politics, which is why just about 90% of everyone's social media feed is filled with people arguing about politics. Not us. You know how much I've loved joining the Happy Co and adding 800 new friends that have all just radiate positivity on a daily basis. I love it so much. But again, for me, I represent this entire profession. So for me, I follow and am friends with every person in this space. What I can say is the culture that you have here is rare. I kind of am forced to see a bigger picture with my network. I don't have the ability to kind of niche down and just say, okay, the Happy Co is all I'm going to focus on. I'm studying 200 network marketing companies every single day of my life so that I can best serve you. But social media is a big thing. I want you to think about, like I said, in these next, what do we got? What day is it? 24, next 7 days, next week we have before the end of the month. I want you to think about how you can start having some different conversations. You know, one of my easiest things when I started building, I'll give you this is my secret script. You want to know how I built my business? This is the one script I used and the only script I used because I was 18 years old and everybody I talked to had more credibility than I did. This is what I said, and it will work for every single one of you. I reached out to whoever. Say I was reaching out to Todd and Lauren. Oh, Buckman. Is it Buckman? Did I say it right? Nice. It's so good to see you guys on here. I appreciate you guys being so engaged. I've been staring at you this whole time, and I love your engagement. See, I was reaching out to Lauren. Lauren's a friend of mine. We've known each other for a while now. This isn't cold. This isn't a cold contact script. This is for someone you've got a relationship with that you know, that you could call up. I would call them. I'd say, Lauren, what's going on, sister? Hey, I know you've heard about what I've been doing for a little bit, but we just relaunched something. It's huge. It's insane. And I think that out of excitement, I might be missing something, genuinely. Like I'm too fired up about this. You're someone that I respect in my life. You're a person of value in my life. I really do. I respect you. Would you do me a favor? Would you take a look at this opportunity? It's about 30 minutes. Just take a look at it and tell me if you see anything that I'm missing. I would really appreciate your feedback as a friend because I'm getting ready to do something big here. And if there's something that I'm not seeing out of excitement, I would appreciate some fresh eyes looking at it and seeing it for me. The no response rate on that is so teeny tiny. You might get one really mean person that you just genuinely don't even want to be friends with. That's like, no. But just about everyone that you say that to, if you say it genuinely, you say it for real. Look, yes, no, or indifferent. I don't care. I'm not selling you anything. I'm really excited about something. You're a person of value in my life. I want your eyeballs and your wisdom to look at this and tell me if I'm missing it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the goal is not to get people to say yes to your opportunity. If someone sold you that bill of goods, let me be the first person to tell you it's not true. Our job is not to get people to say yes or not get to people to say no. We are two things at the Happy Co. Ladies and gentlemen, we are two things and two things only. We are professional relationship builders. We care about people. And we are professional door openers. Yes, no, or indifferent does not matter to us. It is our job and our responsibility to open the door to either products or an opportunity to you, our friend. That's the only thing that we are. One of two things. So in this next week, in this last week of this month of January, I want to challenge you to step outside of your comfort zone, to have some different conversations. I'm not saying only focus on the opportunity. That's ludicrous. I want you guys to get customers the same way you have been. I just want to add, like I said, another arrow into your quiver. I just want to give you a little bit more brevity to what it is that you already have. I want you to develop some new muscles. Doesn't mean that you forget about the old ones and let those go weak. Nope. But like Jim Rohn would always say, the law of use, what you do not use, you will lose. Faith unused diminishes. Strength unused goes away. Your skills when bringing on distributors or customers will go away if you do not continue to develop them. But consistency, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is a blitz because we're about to enter into a phase of momentum, but my hope is that every single one of you is going to fall into a season of consistency. One fun way that you can do that, if you do go out of the house, maybe you're still landlocked or you're quarantined, so this might not work for you, but if you do go out of the house, I would do this with, I don't call them random acts of kindness. I call them conscious acts of kindness because I go out into the world looking to do conscious good things for people. I don't just call it a random act because I think about it a lot. I look to go do things. So for me, it's a conscious act of kindness. But when you're going out into the world, I want you to think, take 5 pieces of change, 5 pennies, put them in your pocket, right pocket. And every time you tell someone about the Happy Co, you get to move 1 penny over to the left pocket. You don't get to come home until all 5 pennies are over in the left pocket. It's about creating habits. There's an amazing book, Atomic Habits. I'm sure you guys have seen it by James Clear, I think his name, of that book. But Atomic Habits. Oh my gosh, I just am about to finish it. But talking about habits that you can implement in your life, it doesn't take long to implement a habit that will withstand for the rest of your life. You start exposing this opportunity, these products to 5 people a day. Pretty soon, you're not even thinking about the change in your pocket. You're like, gosh, I've done to like 20 people. Like everyone I talk to hears about it. The game starts to change, ladies and gentlemen. The game starts to change. The last thing I'm going to tell you, when it does come to showing your opportunity, when it does come to sharing about this with people, less is more. Less is more. One of my favorite things I will always say is my goal for you is to build a stable of people saying, tell me more, not a stadium of people saying, I've heard enough. Let me say that again. I want you to have a stable of people that are consistently coming to you saying, tell me more. Not a whole stadium of your life saying, I've heard enough. Now, how do they do that? They do that through you. They do that through your energy, through your conversation. You better believe that if Todd called me up, if me and Todd were friends and he called me up on the phone today, he was going to hear a different version of me than 3 weeks ago. Todd would have no choice to say, bro, what's going on with you? Like something's different. And you know what would be really different is I wouldn't say anything. I'd be like, dude, I'm doing better than I've ever been. The kids are great. Jennifer just got back from the Dominican Republic. We're amazing, like unbelievable. Like I'm so good right now. Like I haven't slept in 3 days. Maybe it's the coronavirus. Who knows? I don't know. But I haven't slept in days. I'm jacked up out of my mind. Like, dude, what's going on? What are you doing? What's going on? Tell me more. see, when I'm talking to people, I'm not sitting here and going, man, let me tell you, I just joined this amazing company. It's called the Happy Co. They've got incredible happy coffee. They've got a shake. They've got neurotropics. They've got skincare. They've got. Nope. Even when they ask me what it is that I'm doing, you know what I'm going to say? I just joined the most unbelievable company I've ever been a part of in my entire life. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity that just got here. Like literally, you feel like when all the stars align in your life and everything comes together for the good and you're finally on the right track. That's how I'm feeling right now. What are they going to say back? What's the name of the company? What do they do? What do they got? My whole life is predicated on people saying, tell me more. Dripping, drip, 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 slow drip, slow drip. Think about it. For real, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. Think about the conversations that you've been having up to this point. Think about a little change, just a little tweak in the conversation and see how differently it can go. Because while word vomit sometimes will work for a customer to acquire a customer, it's not going to work for a distributor. You can call someone up and tell them, oh my gosh, this coffee is the best coffee in the entire world. Oh my gosh, I lost 20 pounds, girl. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. And they'll say, oh, that sounds cool. Give me some. I want to try it. You hope to have a good experience and you got a customer. Again, these are not bad habits. They're just habits that get you customers. I want to give you some new habits that are going to be stacked on to your already existing habits to open up a new highway for you to start going down. Because customer acquisition is great, you guys. It's amazing. But do you know what's better than having 10,000 customers on your team? Having 100 active distributors that are all engaged in the business, that are all showing up every week, that all have a passion to deliver blessings to people's lives on this planet, that all have integrity, morals, values, that all believe in our goals. I would take 100 brand partners over 10,000 customers every day. And that's not just crediting a customer. The trusted customers are lifebloods of your business, but you have to have both. It's not you can't just have one. You got to have both. And so, like I've said, the whole point of this call is to just open up a new style of conversation. It is not terminating what you have been doing. It is not removing the way that you have been building your business. It is adding upon. My hope is that this call has given you some ideas, some different tactics in which that you can approach your network a different way. My hope is that everyone that said that they're in is genuinely ready to relaunch Happy Co 2.0, that is ready to shed the skin, the excuses, the skin, the drama, the all of it. Just let's shed whatever this last couple of years, whatever you've hung on to, whatever has been there for you. If there's been anything for you that has stopped you from moving, it's time to let that go. Shed it. Like a snake sheds its skin. Let's just get it off and let's start fresh, clean slate with nothing but positive energy, with nothing but fire in our soul, with nothing but coffee in our veins. Like, let's go. Like, it's time. Like I said earlier on this call, there is someone out there that needs you, that's waiting for you right now. Like, while we're on this call, they're sitting on their couch crying, wondering about when this blessing that they've been praying for years is going to come into their life. That's you. They're waiting for you. It's time for you guys to answer the call. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to step into your full potential. That doesn't mean you give 20 hours a week to there, 20 hours a day to this business. It means that with the time that you have, you pour it on. Don't manufacture time when you don't have it in your life. You work a full-time job, you work your full-time job. That's the beauty of this business. In the cracks of your life, you build your fortune. I'm so honored to be locking arms with each and every one of you. I'm so honored to be on this journey with you. If I could tell you all the amazing things that we already are putting into place, you wouldn't sleep for the next 7 days. And I'm not even joking when I tell you that. Not a single person on this call would sleep. You wouldn't have a choice. You would just be like, okay, gotta go right now. Can't wait. So do that. Go now. Don't wait. Because what is created in this next week of January, the last week of January, what's created this week is going to set the precedent for what happens in February. If you walk slowly into February, you can better believe your February is going to look just the same. But if you sprint into February, you can expect to see a different February than you saw last year. I am not about living the same year over and over and over, ladies and gentlemen. Every year for me is about growth. Every year for me is about development. That's what I want for you. This is a new year. I know Brittany and her team were just doing a vision board party earlier today. Set some clear intentions for where you want to be this year. And like I was saying on Brittany's call, not only set a vision for where you want to be, but I want each and every one of you. Write this down. I want each and every one of you not to just create a vision of where you want to be at the end of 2022, but I want you to create your own personal road to happiness. What does that look like for you? What does your road to happiness look like? Meditate on that. Think on that. Pray on that. Each and every one of you, that road is going to look very different. But the great thing about it is the end destination for every one of us will be the same. Brittany, Ricky, Brian, all of you, I am so thankful. Thank you again for having me on here. Is there anything else that you guys would like me to cover? Unfortunately, I'm cut a little short this evening as my amazing partner, my girlfriend, got back from the Dominican Republic and decided to bring the COVID back with her. And so she is up in bed right now, and I've kind of got all the kids doing double duty and all this stuff in between calls, making sure everyone's good. And so next week, we're going to dive in because next week is going to be the start. I wanted to start the 4-week Reset Your Mindset series, but it wasn't. Week 1 is very different. I wanted to have a different focus for this week being the last week of the month. So next week, we're going to start this Reset Your Mindset. So we're going to start this Reset Your Mindset series. And I want everyone to come prepared. Bring as many people from your team as you can bring on this Monday Mindset call. Because the goal starting next week and throughout the whole month of February is to completely reset. Like by the end of this month, you should just be seeping value out of you. It's just it will be ingrained habitually because we work week in and week out to give you little things that every week you can do to create new habits that are going to stay. And really, what I found in doing this, I've done this course now for about 20,000 people, is I've found that this course has had unbelievable results personally. The short win is that people see their lives personally change dramatically. And within 3 to 4 months, they watch their business start to take off. And so that's what I want to create in each and every one of you, the framework and groundwork for just an ultimate beast, an untouchable beast in this space. And then you can just go run. Because everything that's coming here is like I said, it's Happy Co 2.0. The past is the past. We're going into the future at a full out sprint. And I am, like I said, I can't say it enough. I can just say it over and over and over again. I'm so honored. I've had so many people reach out to me saying how grateful, how honored, how thankful they am that I chose here. It's silly to me. You guys are the ones that created this home for me to come to. I am so honored for you. I like you. Like, you guys did it. I wouldn't be here if you guys didn't make this company as amazing as it is. So I will say thank you endless times to each and every one of you. I am here because of you. And so with that being said, I hope that you guys have a blessed evening. I hope that you go create a list, go to work, list of 200, see how fast you can get there. I want Todd and Lauren to challenge each other. Who can create a list of 200 faster? And message me on Facebook, whoever got there first. Whoever, we're going to do a challenge right now. Do this with your partner. I'm doing it right now for Lauren and Todd, but whoever gets to 200 first, the other person has to give them a full body massage. That's it. Whoever gets to 200 on their list first, the other person has to give that person a full body massage, at least 30 minutes. There you go. But you guys challenge each other. Make it fun. Like I said, this is all about having fun. I want us to have fun. Let's remove all the whatever and just have fun again. That's all it's about. And so with that, bless you. Be blessed. Stay safe. Have an amazing week ahead. If you need me, reach out to me. I'm here for you. And Brittany, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Taylor. And you guys, what he's saying and sharing about make your list of 200, it all leads right into an opportunity Zoom where he's going to be sharing on Thursday. So it's not like you have to, if you're new to recruiting and you're new to like sharing and presenting, and that's what's holding you back and that's what you're afraid of, know that they're going to be doing the opportunity Zoom for you on Thursday. So just, again, less is more. Get them invited to the Zoom. It's unityzoom.com, Thursday, 7 p.m. Central, and load it up. Invite 200 people. You'll have several people show up. Not everyone's going to be a yes. And even your yeses, some of them are going to flake on you, but we'll have that recorded as well. So get out there, invite like crazy. The opportunity Zoom, we may max it out, but that'll be a good thing. If we max it out, make sure.
How many people can be on the line, Brittany? What's the max?
I think it's 1,000.
Okay.
I don't know if we've ever maxed out 1,000, but we can do it this time.
I was about to say, my goal to each and every one of you. This is a challenge. We are going to max this line out. Everyone on this call, bring at least one person with you. It's like, if you have to drag them to this thing, you bring everyone. And like she said, get this out to everybody. Think about what would happen to your business, just hypothetically. Say you just decided to go all out for the next 5 days and you just sent out, like, not spam in the spammy sense, but you just went blitzed and sent out like 200 messages. And say by the grace of God that like 170 of those people showed up on the Zoom, and out of nowhere, 100 of them said yes to your opportunity. And because you decided to go all out and you just decided to say, you know what, Fear, not today, not today. 2 weeks from now, your business could literally look like something that you only dreamed of it looking like. But it takes you going all out. We're going to blow this 1,000 up. 1,000, we're going to need to max it. We're going to need to get a bigger line after this week. But what a fun thing for your people to be saying, I'm trying to get on, and the line's maxed at 1,000. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. We'll get the recording out of this one soon. Thank you all for being on. Don't forget, Opportunity Zoom Thursday. Next, Map to Success, Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you're from. All our international friends, I know it's Tuesday there. Hello. But we will see y'all next week and this week. So Thursday. Nikki, the time for our Thursday meeting is 7 p.m. Central on the 24th. If you're in the USA. Yeah, I have a potty training kid over here with no panties on. So I'm going to go handle that. Thank you guys for being on. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye for now, guys.
Bye.